So I'm gonna show you the ingredients that I bought at 99 Ranch Market or any Asian market that you can find in your local area. Hopefully you could find one. But these are the ingredients that I bought. So as far as the beef, making the beef soup goes, I bought beef brisket. It's a fatty goodness type of meat here. Flank steak. And of course, the beef bone. Can't forget the beef bone. And ta-da! My favorite. I really love, this is one of my favorite topping. It's the beef balls. And one day, maybe I'll get around to making it from scratch, but I bought this from the store at 99 Ranch. So I'm really excited to try it, but it is $4. So I could see why the pho restaurant charges you like $4 for extra meatballs. Understandable. So now you know. But this is around $4, but I think it's gonna be really worth it. And of course, a little bit of fish sauce and salt and pepper that's just in my kitchen. And I bought this, I was looking for the noodles and I saw some fresh ones and I saw some just regular pho noodles, but I decided to pick up the fresh one because fresh is always better, right? But I did buy the thin, as you can see, it's kind of a thin cut. So thin rice noodle, it says right on the package. So that's the thin noodles that I bought. And as far as vegetable goes, you're gonna need cilantro, green onions, and some limes, and onions, and serrano peppers. Usually restaurants serve it with jalapenos, but I like spicy, so I'm gonna use serrano peppers. And bean sprouts, and Thai basil. And also you're gonna need some garlic and ginger. You will be able to find this in my kitchen at any time, at all times, because I like to juice them, I like to eat them and put it in my food. But yes, so those are the ingredients that I bought to make this, and let's get cooking. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna want to get the beef bones and pour some water in it. And you're gonna boil this for about like 10 minutes because we need to get rid of the gunk. So you'll see once it starts boiling, all these gunk are gonna kind of float up top. That's something that you're gonna wanna get rid of. So we're gonna boil it for about 10 minutes or so, and we're gonna rinse it, and then we're gonna really get to start making that broth. See these gunk right here? That's what we're getting rid of. So after you boil this for about 10 minutes or so, you're gonna rinse it. And you're gonna rinse it in cold water, and then you're gonna reboil it. So as you know, I love ginger, I love onions, and I love garlic. So, I mean, what I'm gonna do right now, as the broth is cooking, I'm going to char this onion and ginger. So I just split the ginger in half, and so put some. You can either use your oven. Feel free to reuse your oven in 400 degrees and roast it until it's kind of char brown. But I'm just gonna use my pan here. I put some olive oil, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna char these bad boys, and then I'm gonna throw it in the soup. Look at this, browning beautifully. I think I cooked this about in a medium heat for about 10 minutes or so. Maybe 10. Flank and brisket in here, and from the bones that I cooked. And now I'm gonna start adding bones that I cooked. And of course, these little goodnesses are going in too. Okay. And you're gonna pour the rest in here. And you're just gonna pour the water all the way to the top. And you're gonna let it boil for 4 hours in low medium heat. Ta-da! So this has been cooking for a few hours now. Look at that. Alright, so the soup has been boiling for about 3-4 hours now. So I should probably let it cook for another couple hours, but we're hungry, so we're gonna cook the noodles. So this is the fresh noodles that I use, as I've shown before. So for 2 people, I'm using about half of the package. So the instruction is in the back, but it says get boiling water and cook the fresh noodle for 15 seconds. Whoa! Oopsie. Cut! To garnish the noodles, I prepared white onions. I sliced them very thin. I love onions. The more onions, the better, I say. But you know, if you don't like onions too much, you don't have to add them. And cilantro, which I love. And some green onions, which I love also. Then I'm going to be using it. And the meatball that I bought. I'm going to put that in here as well. So this is actually the brisket. So you're probably wondering, how the hell is she gonna get the soup out? So I prepared an empty pot here in this little strainer thing. So I'm just gonna pour the soup into here. So whatever, all the seasoning, all the spices can get, it's gonna catch, hopefully. Or maybe should I use this? Ta-da! That's probably a better idea. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. So far, so good. Woo! Okay, we got enough broth. So